Imagine me doing a build video in 2018. I don't even know when the last build video I did was on this channel, but you guys have been asking for me to cover this for like across pretty much all of the Horizon videos. If we go over here to its cars, I believe, and we go over to the festival, I'm going to show you guys a little tab. It's a little bit interesting, just a little bit interesting. So similar to the last game, when you go to the auto show, there is a tab that says upgrade heroes. In upgrade heroes, basically gives you lists of cars that have body presets in this game, and I've kind of been casually going through these. You can see the Bentayga has it, weirdly enough. Just scrolling across, I'll show you guys all of the upgrade heroes in the game. Obviously we're going to customize maybe one or two in this video, just so I can show you guys how much customization there actually is in this game, because believe me, there really is a lot. There's a lot of upgrade heroes to choose from. I don't really know what I'm going to do in this video. I think I'm going to build two just to show you the customization and the new customization in this game. Let's start off with the RX7, because I know for a fact this RX7 has a new kit which you guys may have not seen yet. Now, if you're expecting new speed levels of customization, then you're probably going to be a little bit disappointed, but there is still a fair bit. We'll go ahead and we'll get it in yellow. Why not? We'll go ahead and get it in a yeet yellow. Sounds like a fucking Fortnite drop. So Forza have been listening, and this isn't really any surprise to anyone who has been following, you know, the series, or has been following, you know, this game specifically. If I go over to the body presets, you can see there's two Rocket Bunny presets, and for those that, you know the RX7 Rocket Bunny kits, you're gonna know what's gonna happen here. Number one, which was in the last Forza game, it's no different to, you know, Horizon 3, and then we have this. That's the boss kit. Look at it. Like, whether you like it or not, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, the fact it's even in here is a bit ridiculous. I've got a fair bit of money, so we're just going to add that preset onto the car. And we can do one more thing to get it even lower than it already is. And I actually don't think you guys are ready to see this. So currently this should be on race springs. We can put it on drift springs, which gets it a tad bit lower. Is there spaces on this car? There very well might be spaces on this car. Oh, how is there not spaces on this car? If it was just a little bit more out, that would be perfect. But that is an example of an upgrade hero in this game. We're going to go through a few more so I can show you guys like what it means to have an upgrade hero car in this game. And we'll maybe take a few out in for a spin in a minute. But I kind of want to go through these, you know, obviously not all of them, because I'd be here for ages, and I don't think we've got enough money to do that. But we'll go ahead and go on to the next one. Let's go ahead and try. Let's try the FType. I actually don't know what the FType has in terms of wide bodies. It could very well be a Forza made one. There is a few ones that have Forza made body kits. So we'll go ahead and get it in the Jaguar green. We'll go ahead and purchase that. I would be really interested to see what cars like the Agera R have, because obviously I can't really buy that at the moment. I'm too early on in the game. But I can imagine those like kits would probably be a little bit ridiculous. We've got one body preset. It's a Forza preset. And that is the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen. Was that in the last game? I don't know if that was in the last game, but that looks absolutely absurd. We're going to apply that for 60k. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure that's new. That has to be new. That is ridiculous. And it actually looks nice. There's a few Forza body kits which look a bit questionable, but that looks a bit absurd. And I can only assume that we can take the spoiler off and stuff if we wanted. Yeah, put the Forza one on if you really wanted. I don't know why every Forza one just isn't like that. That is sick. We're going to keep the ball rolling. We're going to keep the ball rolling. We're going to go on to another one. We're going to see what else there is. Well, I'm really interested to see what is under that. But that is literally, I haven't even got enough money at the moment. Like, I literally can't do it. Now, not all of these kits are like wide bodies for like, you know, performance wide bodies. A lot of it is off-roading stuff as well. And I kind of want to show that off as well. So I'm not going to buy a G-Wagon. That's too much money for me to spend. What I will do though is actually I'll buy this F-Pace. Why not? We'll buy the F-Pace and show you what's on the F-Pace. I'm probably never going to use most of these cars. Maybe the F-Type, but like other than that, I'm probably not going to use any of these. I'm very aware a lot of this has probably come over from Forza Motorsport 7, and I'm just not really aware. But like even with stuff like the F-Pace, it makes a lot more sense now, obviously, because there's no off-roading in Forza Motorsport 7. But in this game, like, what else do you want me to say? Like, is there individual parts as well to go through? Like, or is it just the one? I think it might, yeah, it's just the one by the scenes of things. But even then, like, the fact you can even do that is actually a bit absurd. And then that's the wide body. The arches, like, I never thought Forza were going to do this. We'll have one more look through one more of these cars, and then we'll take one of them out for a spin. You know what? Why not take a look at this R8? I can only assume that it's the Liberty Walk kit, because that just makes sense. Right, I'm actually going to have to use this car. Like, I'm not just going to buy this for no reason. Right, where's the silver? I don't know. We're just going to buy it anyway. I've spent so much money in this video. I've been trying to save my money all this time, and I've literally spent $500,000 in the past 8 minutes. Ooh, yeah! Yeah! If this isn't the Liberty Walk kit, I'm going to be quite surprised. There's 2 body presets. One of them is a Liberty Walk kit, and then one of them's a Forza kit. Right, well, we all know what the Liberty Walk kit is. That looks fucking sick. And then, oh man, that was in the trailer, of course. That makes sense. But I don't really particularly want to use that one, and I want to kind of create my own. So this is the car we're going to go ahead and take out, and it's also the car that we're going to go ahead and kind of like tune specifically. So we have got the Liberty Walk kit here. That it only makes sense to go ahead and use that. So we're going to go ahead and apply that. The spoilers, there's 4 options. We've got the normal one, which just adds the kind of battle attack wing. It's even licensed on the back. I'm not sure if you can see that logo. We've got the Liberty Walk normal ducktail, and then that one. I mean, just because of how ridiculous that looks, I think you already know what we're going to do. And then if we put the drift suspension on, I don't know how this is going to drift since it's all-wheel drive, but I know for a fact that is a lot more slammed. This is looking a lot more ridiculous than I initially thought it was going to. This is that low-key looks really nice with those rims. Oh, I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? The hardest part, honestly, about this build is kind of just like picking the rims. The ones they picked by default were actually really nice, but that's a bit boring. I don't really want to do that. I think it has to be done, doesn't it? I think we're just going to have to go with the default ones. They do actually look the best. Right, now I have put the drift suspension on, so I'm not particularly sure how well this is actually going to drive, but I do want to go outside and see what it's like in proportion to everything else. I can only assume with the Agera that it's got the exact same thing on, because I don't know what else they could do to the Agera to make it any more. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. What's it like driving an all-wheel drive car with drift suspension on? I'm not noticing any difference, to be honest. Not even like in this, it's still all-wheel drive, but oh my god. I can see it like moving around and shit. To put it in perspective, like, you can see how big that is by looking at that Jag. Like, that is ridiculous. That is absurd. It literally dwarfs that Huracan. That is mad. And I think that pretty much rounds it up for this video. I just wanted to show you what the upgrade heroes were, trying to explain them, and then obviously just customize a few so you can kind of get an understanding of what it is. Don't want to ruin them all, and it's not like I even can, because that would just cost too much money. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome, stay safe, and peace.